Hi, welcome to We Tried. My name's Ethan.
And I'm Amy.
And today we're going to be talking about the Farm Restaurant in Port Austin, Michigan. The Farm is kind of a gem because it's in a very rural area of Michigan, but it's a really, really nice restaurant.
The restaurant itself is surrounded by fields.
Yeah.
So you feel you're actually at a farm. So it's a very romantic hidden gem within the farm fields right off of Lake Huron.
It's got a barn cat that roams around who will sit on the patio. Actually, if you're outside the restaurant, the cat will come up to you and want to be petted. It's one of the nicest restaurants in the entire area.
We had a filmographer.
We had a volunteer filmographer that we didn't even have to pay. She was,
She was the creative too. She was like, "Let me get this shot for you." And we're like, "Oh, we've never had this."
We used to always hold the camera like this.
We're doing each other. Like it was really great. So shout out, Mom. Thank you.
So first off, of course, when we sit down, if you've watched our channel before, you know we order martinis. And gotta give it to the farm because the martinis that we had came with probably the best stuffed blue cheese olives that we have ever had. They gave us 2 on the glass, and honestly, I wish they gave us 6. Before you know it, you're feeling a little good. You're like, woo!
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah.
And we don't just stop at martinis whenever we go out to dinner. No. We have wine. Wine that we got for this one was a Pinot Noir. It was called Intrinsic. And I think the coolest thing about this wine was the logo on the bottle.
Yeah, we definitely enjoyed that bottle. If you are there and you want to order a lighter wine, whether that's like a rosé or a white wine.
Lighter than this.
Maybe like what I have. You know, the farm, what do they do to step it up?
Go the extra mile.
They just have to go the extra mile. They actually have a frozen ring of flowers, and your wine sits in the frozen ring of flowers. So the bread basket, the farm again, it is a farm to table restaurant, right? Everything is either locally sourced or scratch made. And so it's a great restaurant and their bread shows it. So this is their farm bread. And so I would say it probably has a little bit of like oats in it, some cranberries. It's delicious. Our son loved it.
We ordered 2 apps. We ordered the smoked fish and also the blue cheesecake.
Smoked whitefish dip.
Smoked whitefish dip, that's right.
So the smoked whitefish dip is something that I've never experienced before. What do they do to just kick it up a notch? They bring out the whitefish dip and the pretzel crackers with it, and it's in a dome full of smoke.
Think about if you've ever gotten like the smoked drink at a restaurant, like a smoked whiskey or bourbon or something like that.
Yes.
And they take the dome off and all the smoke billows up. That's exactly what this whitefish dip is like.
And they like wisp it around and it smells like a campfire.
The one we got was the blue cheesecake, and it was a blue cheese cheesecake with caramelized onions, capers, and a walnut crust. Sounds super elaborate. Yeah, it absolutely was. And not only was it elaborate, but it was really, really good at the same time.
It was very, very beautiful. And the walnut crust, I think, was super flavorful along with the blue cheese. So if you don't love blue cheese, maybe this dish isn't for you. Next up we had was our salad. We had the blue cheese salad. So they come around and they have fresh cracked pepper. So I thought the salad was great. I really enjoyed the dressing. Without the dressing, even though I thought the salad was good, it had some like cranberries on top, just different kinds of lettuce, some really good cucumbers.
One of the things that makes it too is that homemade blue cheese dressing. And then let's talk about our entrees next. So what is funny is that our entire table, with the exception of our son, obviously he got the PB&J on the farm bread, but our entire table got the barbecue ribs. And they were fantastic. You want to talk about fall off the bone,
oh my God,
great flavor, so half rack of ribs that goes down like it was absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
The barbecue ribs from the farm were so good.
The menu, right? Like There were other items outside of barbecue ribs.
Well, yeah, of course.
But
Not for our table, though.
Yeah, literally all of us were like, that sounds so good, though. And the waitress was like, they absolutely are. And
Amy did her thing where she's like, would you prefer this or would you prefer this? And you know what? Every time the waiter was asked for recommendations, she said, go with the barbecue ribs.
Yeah. It came with mashed potatoes and this onion gravy. This gravy was amazing. It's not super thick. It was like just a really nice, almost like a zip au jus sauce. Like, it was really good. It was a good balance. And then it came with seasonal vegetables, which at that time it was broccoli and asparagus.
All right, and then let's talk about dessert. It just would not be a restaurant review without getting dessert.
And we decided to get the macaroons. It came with 6 different macaroons of different flavors and ice cream in the middle with strawberries.
But there's really a reason that we get the macaroons to begin with. It's because our son, who is 4 years old, absolutely loves macaroons. I gotta say, when I was 4 years old, I didn't even know what a macaroon was.
No clue.
This kid lives for macaroons. When he found out they had macaroons, it was a no-brainer. He was getting the macaroons. He didn't just get one dish to share with our table. We had to get 2 dishes of macaroons because one was for him and one was for the rest of the table.
Yeah. And he still ate off of ours.
And he still ate off of ours. I mean, of course, they're really, really good.
They were delicious. I really liked them. Yeah. Obviously, we're not like a macaroon expert, but they were flavorful. They were super good. And I like the presentation.
I would say the service for the farm is A+++.
Yeah.
And it's part of what makes that restaurant such a gem for the area that it's in.
Something about the farm, it's just that extra step above, right? When you're greeted at your table, everyone is super accommodating, and I highly recommend it.
I would absolutely go back to the farm. That place is awesome. The food is awesome. But at the same time, I would say it is a fancy restaurant, but it doesn't feel like a fancy restaurant. Like, it's a very like come as you are type of restaurant. There is no snobbiness about it at all. They are just there to serve good food, and it was a really good time when we went.
Definitely, if you have not checked out the farm, give it a look. It's really worth the drive wherever you're coming from because it's a unique spot. It's a very unique restaurant. It's an overall fabulous restaurant, and I cannot wait to go back.
I 100% agree. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Please comment. Let us know what you want us to do next, what you want us to review next.
Cheers, everyone. See you next week.
Cut it out. Cut.